Okay. In the last class, what we have seen, just we have seen the introduction of the subject. That is introduction of the engineering mechanics. Why it is introduced in the first year engineering, and also how it is important for the engineering. Okay, in the last class we have seen that one. So in this class we will see how this engineering mechanics is taken, and what is the syllabus of this engineering mechanics, and what you are going to study in this semester. Okay, have we made separate notebook for this subject? In the last class I told you to make one separate notebook, correct?
Yes, sir.
separate
Yes,
book
sir.
separate book कर दिए ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the first page you have to write your introduction part, and in the second page you have to keep it as it is. So in the third page we will see the syllabus, what syllabus is there. Okay, you have to write the syllabus. Have you got syllabus copy, this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all of you got this subject. Okay, these are the different subjects that you are going to study in this semester: engineering physics or engineering chemistry, engineering mathematics 1, basic electrical and electronics engineering, engineering mechanics, basic mechanical engineering, communication skills. Okay. This is one: engineering physics or engineering chemistry, engineering mathematics 1, basic electrical and electronics, engineering mechanics, basic mechanical engineering, communication skills workshop. This is actually previous year syllabus, so now it is modified as basic electrical, that is basic mechanical and basic civil engineering, only one subject. Okay, now we will see just the syllabus of the engineering mechanics.
Hello.
Hello sir.
Sir. Can
Hello.
you stop the recording, sir? 1 minute.
Okay sir. Okay. Okay, in the last class we have seen what is our subject, that is subject name, and who is the teaching load and all, and what is the weightage in this particular semester, how much marks is there for the internal and external, and for the ICA, that is internal continuous assessment, कितना marks है वो सभी देखे. Next course objective क्या है हमारा engineering mechanics में वो देखे. Next we have seen what are the outcomes after the end of this semester. After studying this engineering mechanics, the students are able to, okay, these are the 5 points we have discussed in the last class. Now what we are going to study in this semester वो सभी देखेंगे. Okay, that is syllabus of engineering mechanics. Mechanics में क्या क्या है syllabus में. Okay, so in the first page of your notebook you have written your introduction, correct? Correct,
Yes,
na?
sir.
Second page mein you have to write your subject teacher introduction, so keep it blank, and in the third page you have to write the syllabus of your engineering mechanics. Okay, so
Yes,
all of you are having your notebooks. Okay, so write
Yes.
in the front में ऊपर लिखिए basic civil engineering is syllabus of basic civil engineering. इधर ऊपर लिखिए, आपका नोटबुक में लिखिए syllabus of basic civil engineering. Sorry. Syllabus of what?
Mechanical.
Engineering mechanics. Sorry, Actually, I was teaching basic civil engineering in the other division. That's why I wrote that one. Sorry, base syllabus of engineering mechanics. Engineering mechanics. So this one you have to write. Engineering mechanics. Section 1. Section 1. Section 1 क्या है? So someone is turned mute on. So please, all of you mute it yourself. So please mute yourself, all of you. Okay, now it's fine. Whenever you want to speak anything or question करना है तो unmute करके पूछ सकते हैं. Afterwards you have to mute it. Okay. Now write the first chapter. Okay. Write the first unit. Unit number 1. Unit number 1. That is resultant of coplanar forces. Resultant of coplanar forces. Is it visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Unit number 1.
Yes, sir.
Resultant of coplanar forces. This is heading. Okay, unit number 1. Resultant of coplanar forces. Hours, that is 5 hours, and it carries 10 marks in your final examination. 5 hours, 10 marks in final examination. Okay, 10 marks in your final examination. Next, in this heading under this one, so first 1.1, basic units. Basic units. All of you are writing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Basic units, comma, SI units, comma, body, comma, rigid body, particle, scalar quantities, next vector quantities, comma, idealization of engineering problems, force, comma, law of transmissibility of forces, law of transmissibility of forces, comma, moment of force, couple, comma, moment of couple, comma, resultant, comma, parallelogram, parallelogram, law of forces, parallelogram, law of forces, comma, triangle law of forces, triangle law of forces, comma, polygon law of forces, polygon law of forces, polygon law of forces, polygon law of forces, Varignon's theorem, Varignon's theorem, Varigno apostrophe s theorem, Varignon's theorem. Varignon's theorem. Okay. Next line 1.2. Next line 1.2. That is composition of coplanar, composition of coplanar, concurrent and non-concurrent forces, concurrent and non-concurrent forces. In that analytical method, graphical method, comma, Bose notation, Okay, this is for your first chapter syllabus. So what is there in the first chapter? That is basic units of different quantities. That is in a different system also. SI units. बाद में body मतलब क्या है? There are different technical terms. So among them, one is body. Body means what? Rigid body means what? Particle means what? Okay, scalar quantities, vector quantities, idealization of engineering problems. मतलब एक इंजीनियर एक प्रॉब्लम है तो वो कैसे आइडियलाइज करने का वो. नेक्स्ट फोर्स मींस व्हाट, लॉ ऑफ ट्रांसमिसिविटी ऑफ फोर्सेस, मोमेंट ऑफ फोर्स, couple, moment of couple, resultant parallelogram of law of forces, triangle law of forces, polygon law of forces, Varignon's theorem. In this itna syllabus में, so you will get 4 marks. That is this of 2 hours. Next में composition of coplanar concurrent forces and non-concurrent force systems. So this can be solved by analytical method or graphical method or Bose notation. So actually in your syllabus in final exams also you will get maximum analytical method, okay, problems. So this is 6 marks and it carries 3 hours. Okay, so this is all about your first chapter syllabus. All of you written? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Write down second unit number 2. Unit number 2, that is equilibrium of rigid bodies. Equilibrium of rigid bodies. Equilibrium of rigid bodies. It is 7 hours chapter. 7 hours chapter. And it carries 16 marks. It carries 16 marks in your final exam. 16 marks in your final exams. Under this one, 2.1 equilibrium of coplanar forces. Equilibrium of coplanar forces. Equilibrium of coplanar forces, comma, analytical and graphical conditions. Analytical and graphical conditions of equilibrium. Analytical and graphical conditions of equilibrium, comma, different types of supports. Different types of supports. Different types of supports. Free body diagrams. Free body diagrams. Free body diagrams, comma, Lami's theorem. Lami apostrophe s theorem. Lami's theorem. Lami's theorem. Next line, 2.2 friction, type of friction, types of friction, limiting friction, type of friction, limiting friction, comma, laws of friction, laws of friction, comma, static and dynamics, static and dynamics, dynamic friction, inclined planes, inclined planes, ladders, comma, support reactions of statically determinate beams, with point loads, inclined loads, uniformly distributed loads, uniformly varying loads, and couples, This is 2.2. Next line, 2.3, principle of virtual work, concept, virtual work concept, virtual work in bracket concept only. So here you are studying only what is principle of virtual work, only concept only, comma, bracket complete, comma, introduction to forces in space, introduction to forces in space. Okay, this second chapter is very, very important for your exams. Okay, see, it carries 16 marks. Okay, so first section is over, second section is over, second chapter is over. Next, write down unit number 3, unit number 3, unit number 3, that is analysis of pin jointed plane frames, pin jointed plane frames, analysis of pin jointed plane frames. Pin jointed plane frames. So how much it carries? It carries, it is of 6 hours chapter, and it carries total 12 marks in the final exam. 6 hours, 12 marks. Here in the next line, 3.1, pin jointed statically determinate plane, pin jointed statically determinate plane trusses, plane trusses, perfect frames, comma, assumptions, comma, determination of nature and magnitude of force, in a member, comma, simple trusses, zero force members, Next line, 3.2, analysis of trusses, by method of analysis of trusses by method of joints, comma, method of sections, and graphical methods, See, this unit number 3 is important. So here only theory part is there in the 3.1. So in this theory part, you will get 4 marks. Okay. So here there is analysis. One truss will be given. So you have to analyze the truss by method of joints or by method of sections. So that problem will carry 8 marks. Okay. So this is important chapter. Have you written this unit number 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, unit number 4. Unit number 4. center of gravity. Number 4, center of gravity and moment of inertia. Center of gravity and moment of inertia. Moment of center of gravity and moment of inertia. So here 4 point, this is a 5 hours chapter and it carries 11 marks in the final exams. 5 hours, 11 marks. So 4.1, center of gravity, comma, centroid of a composite area, comma, centroid of simple figures, from first principle, centroid of simple figures from first principle, comma, centroid of composite sections, center of gravity and its implications, Next 4.2, next line 4.2, moment of inertia, definition, comma, moment of inertia of plane, comma, plane sections from first principles, moment of inertia of plane sections from first principle, comma, theorems of moment of inertia, perpendicular axis theorem, parallel axis theorem, moment of inertia of symmetrical, and unsymmetrical sections, comma, radius of gyration, 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 comma, polar moment of inertia, Okay, this is 5 hours chapter and it carries 11 marks in the final exams. Have you written this 4th chapter?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Someone has raised hand. Ganesh Kachare. Yes, any doubt? Sorry, Samir Kachare. Roll number 31.
बता सकते हेलो सर
हाँ
बता सकते में दिक्कत आ रही है
सॉरी, क्या बोल रहे समझ में नहीं आ रहे थे, क्या बोले? बोलिए
कम करिए सर आप थोड़े कम करिए बताइए सर
वॉइस ब्रेक हो रहा है आपका. hello, chat box. In case if you have any doubt, you can write it in chat box also. Okay. आपको क्या बोल रहे हैं?
सर आप अपनी स्पीड थोड़ी कम करिए,
ओके ओके ओके
आप कुछ ज्यादा स्पीड में पढ़ रहे हैं।
ओके ओके लिखते वक्त ये होता ना, हाँ ठीक है ठीक है। ओके, ये 4th चैप्टर तक लिखे हैं ना अभी तक?
Yes, sir.
ओके,
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
now we will move on to section 2. सेक्शन 2 में सी, सेक्शन 1 में कितने चैप्टर्स हैं? 4 चैप्टर्स हैं। ओके, यूनिट नंबर 1 2 3 एंड 4। नेक्स्ट सेक्शन 2 में है, सेक्शन 2 में कितने चैप्टर्स हैं? हियर आल्सो यूनिट नंबर 5 6 7 8। ओके, सो यूनिट नंबर 5 लिखिए, सेक्शन 2 लिखिए, सेक्शन 2 में यूनिट नंबर 5, सेक्शन 2 में यूनिट नंबर 5। यूनिट नंबर 5 क्या है? काइनेमेटिक्स ऑफ पार्टिकल्स, काइनेमेटिक्स ऑफ पार्टिकल्स, काइनेमेटिक्स ऑफ पार्टिकल्स, काइनेमेटिक्स ऑफ पार्टिकल्स। नेक्स्ट लाइन 5.1, 5.1 इसमें लिखिए रेक्टिलिनियर मोशन, रेक्टिलिनियर मोशन, रेक्टिलिनियर मोशन, comma equations of motion, equations of motion, equations of motion, comma motion curves, motion curves, motion curves and their applications, applications, comma relative velocity, relative velocity, simple problems, simple problems, full stop. Next line, next line 5.2, 5.2 curvilinear motion, curvilinear motion, curvilinear motion, comma angular motion, angular motion, comma relation between, relation between, relation between angular motion, relation between angular motion and linear motion, and linear motion, comma equation of, equation of, equation of angular motion, equation of angular motion tangential and radial acceleration comma motion of projectile This is of 8 hours chapter and it carries 16 marks in the final exams. This is very, very important chapter in the second section 2. Okay, is it completed? 5.2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in
Yes,
this,
sir.
okay. So we will stop here. That is up to 5 units. You have written. So in the next class, we will write the unit number 6, 7, and 8. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So what all you have studied in this class? So that is you have seen the subject syllabus. So what is there in the engineering mechanics? What you are going to study in this engineering mechanics? So there are 8 chapters in the engineering mechanics. So first chapter is resultant of coplanar forces. I think what is force? What is there are some technical terms you have studied in your physics also in your 11th or 12th. Okay, here you will study in terms of mechanics purely. So first chapter में क्या सकते हैं हम स्टडी कर सकते हैं रिजल्टेंट ऑफ कोप्लेनर फोर्सेस. फर्स्ट बेसिक यूनिट्स क्या क्या है, फोर्स को यूनिट क्या है, वेलोसिटी को यूनिट क्या है, मास को क्या है, वेट को क्या है, ऐसा डिफरेंट यूनिट्स स्टडी करते हैं हम. ओके, सो दैट इज बेसिक यूनिट्स ऑफ डिफरेंट वेराइटीज ऑफ पैरामीटर. बेसिक पैरामीटर होने के बाद SI units. There are different units. The SI system is there, MK system is there, FPS system is there. You have studied in your physics also. What is SI system? SI means what? SI मतलब क्या है? Expansion of SI.
Standard units.
Standard units. Okay. और SI long expansion क्या है? Anyone? Yes. Okay. International system of international or international system. Okay. SI means what? System of international or international system भी बोल सकते हैं. So it's SI units. Next ऐसे दूसरा भी एक है. That is MKS system, FPS system. Okay. That you will study here. Next body means what? Body मतलब क्या है? Rigid body means what? Particle. Scalar quantity मतलब क्या है? Okay. You will get all the idea about the scalar quantities, vector quantities, idealization of the engineering problems. Force means what? What are the different laws which are there in the mechanics? These laws are very, very important. Okay, that is law of transmissibility of forces. Next, moment of force, couple, moment of force, couple, moment of couple. Next, resultant of parallelogram of forces. This is also one of the theorem. Next, triangle law of forces, polygon law of forces. Next, Berigno's theorem. In this theorems, you will get one theorem for the exams. So this one you will study in the basic units. That is resultant of coplanar forces. Next, there will be again problems. That is composition of coplanar concurrent forces. So coplanar means what? Concurrent मतलब क्या है? What is non-concurrent? You will study in detail everything. Concurrent force system, non-concurrent force system. So how to analyze that one? That is कैसे solve करने का? By using analytical method, graphical method, and Bose notation. Okay, you will study this one in the first chapter. Next, when you come for the second chapter, that is equilibrium of rigid bodies. So can you tell me what is rigid bodies? किसी को पता है क्या? What is rigid body मतलब क्या है? Non-rigid body मतलब क्या है? Okay, whether it is right or wrong, don't worry. Okay, So here now we are
कैपेबिलिटी ऑफ फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी
yes क्या
फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी होती है और नहीं होती.
हाँ फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी होता है और नहीं हाँ ऐसे सो सी सो दिस इज वन पेन ओके एक पेन के ऊपर मैंने फोर्स डालने के बाद ये फ्लेक्सिबल हो क्या और डिफ्लेक्शन देता क्या नहीं कि डिफॉर्मेशन होता क्या नहीं if it is it shows any deflections then that is called as non rigid if it is not showing any deflection then it is rigid अभी ऐसे पेन नहीं ऐसे एक फोर्स आके मैंने खींचते हैं इधर द लेंथ ऑफ द पेन विल इंक्रीज पेन का लेंथ इंक्रीज होता क्या फोर्स
No.
नो इट मींस
No.
नॉट ये पेन क्या है दिस इज रिजिड बॉडी ओके रिजिड बॉडी इफ ऐसे मैंने एक इलास्टिक रबर लेते इलास्टिक रबर लेके ऐसे मैंने फोर्स डाले तो वो लेंथ इंक्रीज होता क्या नहीं
हाँ.
हाँ that is nothing but that is non rigid body okay so equilibrium of rigid body so in the second units में हम क्या करते हैं only we will study about the rigid bodies okay so here equilibrium of coplanar forces equilibrium of coplanar forces coplanar what is coplanar we will study analytical method graphical method and conditions of equilibrium what are the conditions of equilibrium we will study next different types of supports yesterday I have shown there is a one beam so beam को कैसे इधर एक सपोर्ट रहता है इधर एक सपोर्ट रहता है that is simply supported beam ऐसे बोला था ना so वैसे ही so here again there are different types of supports okay free body diagrams of there will be free body diagrams and Lami's theorem this Lami's theorem is very important for the examination point of view we'll study in detail everything next again friction means what when one body moves over the another body there is a in between those two contact surfaces there is a friction is developing okay what is that friction matlab kya hai what are the different types of frictions how to find out the friction limiting friction means what what are the laws of friction static में कैसे रहता है friction dynamic friction क्या है okay we will study next if the surface is inclined plane incline है तो अभी प्लेन ऐसे ही तो हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन सरफेस इफ द प्लेन इज इंक्लाइंड ये बॉडी मूवमेंट होता है सो इंक्लाइन है तो कैसे यूज करते हैं सो इंक्लाइंड प्लेन्स लैडर्स नेक्स्ट सपोर्ट रिएक्शंस ऑफ द स्टैटिकली डिटरमिनेट बीम्स विथ द पॉइंट लोड ऐसे देखो दिस इज एक बीम शो किया इसके ऊपर ऐसे लोड डाले तो दिस इज व्हाट पॉइंट लोड हो गया मींस एक ही पॉइंट में एक्ट हो रहा है इसका लोड का ऐसे मैंने डिफरेंट लोड भी डाल सकते हैं सो और एक लोड ऐसे यूडीएल बोलते हैं दैट इज यूनिफॉर्मली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड लोड यूनिफॉर्मली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड लोड सो इधर लगाए देखो सपोर्ट रिएक्शन स्टैटिकली डिटरमिनेट बीम्स विथ पॉइंट लोड मींस एक ही पॉइंट में लोड एक्ट हो रहा है इंक्लाइंड लोड्स सो ऐसे एक पॉइंट था ना अभी ऐसे ऐसे आएगा सो इट इज इंक्लाइंड लोड्स यूनिफॉर्मली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड लोड सो इधर मैंने शो किया ना so that is throughout the beam the load is acting throughout the beam the load is acting बाद में couples so you will study all the points point load inclined load uniformly distributed loads and couples in the this chapter second chapter next one is you will study the what is principle of virtual work only okay next one you will study the analysis of pin jointed plane frames मैंने कल बोला था देखो ट्रसेस वर्कशॉप में ट्रसेस रहता है वुडन का भी रहते हैं बाद में मेटल का भी रहते हैं वो ट्रसेस में कितने फोर्सेस आ रहे हैं ओके दैट विल स्टडी सो प्लेन ट्रसेस क्या है परफेक्ट ट्रसेस क्या है सो अजम्पशंस क्या है ट्रस में नेक्स्ट डिटर्मिनेशन ऑफ नेचर और मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ फोर्सेस दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट डिटर्मिनेशन ऑफ नेचर एंड वे उसमें कॉम्प्रेसिव फोर्स है क्या टेंसाइल फोर्स है क्या वो डिटर्मिनेशन करने को आने का नेक्स्ट वो सिंपल ट्रस में जीरो फोर्स मेंबर्स देयर आर मेंबर्स व्हिच आर कैरिंग जीरो फोर्सेस वो कैसे फाइंड आउट करने का दैट विल स्टडी इन द एनालिसिस ऑफ पिन जॉइंटेड प्लेन फ्रेम्स analysis of trusses by method of joints and by method of sections ये दोनों important है by method of joints and by method of sections okay this will come in the third unit In the fourth chapter, what we will study? Just center of gravity and moment of centroid of gravity, moment of inertia of different sections. Okay, these are the centroid, center of simple figures from the first principle, centroid and all. Moment of inertia of simple figures and all. Moment of inertia definition, moment of inertia of plane sections from the first principles, theorem of moment of inertia. See, there are some theorems, perpendicular axis theorem and parallel axis theorem. Okay, that we will see. And there is polar moment of inertia. How to find out the polar moment of inertia? Only that is called. Okay, that we will study in the fourth unit. Okay, so in the next class we will study the section 2, and also we will start the first chapter. What is that? Resultant of coplanar forces. Okay, is it clear about the section 1?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just what we have seen, what is there in the syllabus in the section 1, that is from the unit 1 to unit 4, what is there and what we are going to study in the future classes. Okay, just we have seen that one. So in the next class we will study what is resultant of coplanar forces, and we will study each and every terms. Okay, so we will take some break and we will join in the next class, that is after 10 minutes we will join. Okay, so here already 48 students. So 48 students, most of you have written your roll numbers. There are some students who have not written your roll numbers, like Aditya, next Jnaneshwar, next. So all of you have got your roll numbers in the telegram में आपको attendance share कर दिया. Okay, roll numbers share कर दिया. So check your roll numbers and all of you go to your settings, Zoom settings, and write like this. See, G01, that is G division, 01 is your roll number, space Madhura, space Chauhan, last name, first name, space last name, ऐसे लिखने का. Okay, so that we will come to know how many students are present and what who is absent, who is present, हमको समझ में आएगा. Okay, so there are some students, roll number 30, that is Vikram. You have to write in like this only. Okay, G30. Okay, don't write in a bracket and all. Write in an open bracket only. Okay. Almost all of you have written. There are 57 roll numbers, 59. Okay. And there are student who is Komal. You have to write a G. Okay, you have to change your name. That is, you have to in the Zoom setting accounts. उधर जाके आपका नेम चेंज करने का. ओके, सेटिंग्स का. मंगेश, नेक्स्ट शबी नामदार, पूजा, प्रथमेश, प्रवीण, रोहिणी, शिवानी Mohite. Okay, you all of you, what you have to do? So after closing this meeting, so you have to change your account name. You have to write your G and your roll number, space your name, space your address, last name.
Sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, new admission.
New admission ना?
समझाएं.
आपको सीसी को बोल दिया था क्या?
हाँ सर.
हाँ, क्या बोले सीसी?
नहीं, उन्होंने मुझे लिंक शेयर की टेलीग्राम पर.
हाँ, ओके, वो टेलीग्राम में ज्वाइन हो जाओ, आपको मिलेगा. रोल नंबर मिलेगा आपको.
ठीक है.
ओके.